Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Lovable and Emergent raised thousands and millions of dollars to build a no-code, low-code website. It lets user to build production-grade websites without writing a single line of code. What if I say I, a third-year computer science engineer student, built the exact same thing with even better benchmarks than Lovable and Emergent without raising a single dollar as venture capitalist funding? Yes, I have built Oneport and just check out this video. Hey guys, so welcome back, and this is we are back at our OnePort AI operating system homepage. I'll do a quick login, and then I'm going to show you how the no code low code website builder which I have built works. So yeah, let's say we ask you to create a landing page. Sorry, landing page for venture capital fun like campus fun. Yeah. So, and then once it is done, we click on generate. So by the time it is generating, you guys can see that I have added a small dinosaur game like feature just to make sure you don't feel the wait time or you can do some time pass things. So yeah, I'll fast forward the video to the time when this is finally done and built. So yeah guys, as you can see, it has created a nice landing page for our prompt. And now let's say if you're not happy with the background and you want to change it, you can go to the chat section and just type make the background red. Yeah. So I have typed make the background red, and yeah, by the time it is making the background to red, I want to show you some other features such as the metrics page. For example, let's go to the metric page. And once you click the metrics, so the website is already deployed. And as you can see in the metrics, page views, unique visitors, session, bounce rate, and multiple other things you can see here. We have integrated PostHog here. My startup OnePort got integrated in PostHog startup program. Thus, we got the $50,000 credit. I have used that in this metric system. And by the time it is loading the app, I can show you the GitHub, and let's publish it. So we have two options. We can publish on OnePort domain or Netlify. So just like I have published it on OnePort domain, and as you can see, we have changed the background to red just by prompting. So this is the free subscription right now, and I do have the paid subscription for it where you can get Claude Code as well as Claude 4.5 Sonnet models. So yeah, that's all about it. And this is how this works. We have multiple features here, such as you can just by one button, you can push the entire repository to GitHub. Just you can scan the QR code through your phone and you can see the website on your phone. Through the history, you can revert back. Let's say you prompted and you're not happy with the current prompt, you were happy with the previous prompt. Just by reverting and going back to the history, you can get the previous builds. You can check your build history, you can see the code, you can download the code, you can convert the code into any other different language. And yeah, you can download the code, you can change the repository, you can push the code to any such as GitLab or GitHub kind of frameworks, and you can see the pages, you can add pages. And yeah, I would really recommend if you guys do click the link in the description and check out for yourself. Yeah, that's all about me. This is the entire product. So hey guys, welcome back, and we are back in our OnePort operating system homepage. And now I want to teach you guys how to build the entire no-code, low-code website. So coming back, so we are coming to this flowchart. Now I want to teach you guys how Lovable, Emergent, OnePort are actually building the entire website from user prompt. This is the algorithm or the flowchart which I have built. More or less, this is the base skeleton. Websites like Lovable and Emergent, they usually are based on this. So this is like the base skeleton. If you want to make it more advanced, you can add more layers to it. So first is, I'll go from scratch. User enters a prompt, then you check the user subscription whether they have opted for free or the paid one. If they're opted for free, like on Oneport, if you are a free subscription user, you'll only get a front end of the website, not the back end. So let's say for the front end, first you copy the template. Oneport is built entirely on React JSX. The website it builds based on user prompt is a React JSX file. So the template basically consists of package.json and white config.js basic files, then front end and back end, and in the front end we have the src. So that entire template we have, then we first decide the front end pages based on user prompt. Let's say the prompt is build a calculator app, so it will build two pages, one the entire calculator and second the home page. Once the front end pages are done, we don't build the front end pages here, we build it in the next stage, generate front end pages. Now based on the front end pages decided, we generate those front end pages and then we install it and then we push it inside the template. Now once this is done, we detect and install dependencies. Based on the front end pages which is generated, we see what are the dependencies which is required needed to support it. So we install those dependencies and then we build a manifest. Let's say in future user wants to update the website by some prompts, so this manifest will be useful because once the prompting is made, then we have to change the manifest in order for it to be updated for the next version. And then we validate. We run a dockerized container, we run the website. If there is any error, we push it back to the AI model along with the error and the current code. Then it checks it, and if there is any error, it comes back to the decide front end pages and it does the entire process again. So this is for the entire free version. And let's say after validation is nothing is on and everything is correct, you come back to the on success. Once it's successful, you can either deploy it on localhost or you can then deploy it on Netlify. Here is one more option. If the metric system is integrated, you can integrate the post hogs session into the HTML of the this one. Sorry, HTML of the template. Thus, your entire metrics of this generated website will be tracked. This is the, I will attach the link of a Google Drive PDF in the description of this entire diagram so that you guys can refer it to it and build based on it. Most of the time, this is the base skeleton for Lovable Emergent. If you want to make it more advanced, you can add more layers to it, but more or less, this is the base skeleton. Now let's jump to the code. So hey guys, welcome back. Now I'll be teaching you about how I have built this, the actual technical implementation part. This is the entire code and the code file. First, I would like to show you how big this file is. So if you can see here, it is 19.5 GB in size. It has around 894 files, 894,000 files with 59,000 folders. So it is pretty much a big software, considering it's like the entire no code, low code software. So yeah, so I will, of course, I cannot teach you the entire code and how I have built this, but I will show you some of the code snippets and the entire tech stack what I have used. So for the front end, I have used, so for the front end, if you guys can see on the left, I have used a typical React JSX. I didn't use type TSX because at that time I most of my programming and my expertise was on JSX. In the SRC, I have the assets, components, database components, flowchart, hooks, and all my pages. If I click on any simple page, so yeah, this is how it typically looks. My typical backend is built on Fast API. The entire server, the routing, how each and every link is placed is on Fast API. As you can see, it is a 27,390 lines pages, the entire main.py, which has the entire Fast API. If you guys, if you can see here, entire Fast API, it is pretty big file. So I will list the tech stack here, and yeah, that's it about the code. And right now, for the, let me just tell you the tech stack. For front end, it is React JSX. For backend, it is Fast API Python. For database, I'm using Supabase for authentication and MySQL Workbench and Firebase for users' data. For metrics, I'm currently using PostHog and Google Analytics. PostHog for user generated websites tracking data, and Google Analytics for my Oneport's tracking data, how many users and what is the traction I've got. Also, one thing which I would like to say is that the AI models which we are using right now is the frontier AI models like Claude's Anthropic 4.5 Sonnet, OpenAI's GPT-4o models, and for the free version we are using Gemini 3. The thing is, right now, this is typically a wrapper, but if you see Lovable and Emergent, they are also a wrapper. They are basically built on this frontier AI models, but the differentiation which I have here is this one. On my GitHub, I am building an AI template model completely by myself, and this is open source. So my college gives NVIDIA DGX A100 GPUs for free. Since I'm a student, I have the access for it. Using that GPU, I will be building an entire AI template model from scratch. And this model will be integrated in Oneport. Thus, we don't have to be dependent on frontier AI models for template selection. So this is one step to making it independent and completely self-reliant. So yeah, that's it about the code. And after I reach the end of the series, I'll be open sourcing the entire source code of this so that anyone who is feeling that they want to tweak, they want to fork it and tweak it, can do that. So yeah, that's it about it. That's it about the code. So hey guys, coming to the last part of the video, which is my motive why I am building this, is because I want to be an inspiration for the next generation of developers that even though if you don't have proper funding, backing, a good co-founder, or any kind of external support, if you just have a laptop and a technical skill and the hunger to build it, you can build it. Just like Oneport, no code, low code website builder, I have built it completely while I was in my college with no funding, with just whatever the money I had from my internship. And today it has around 10,000 users, as you can see in the Supabase table, authentication table. So my the main motive why I'm sharing this is because I want to make sure that the next generation of developers feel encouraged to build something and not just be restricted by the thought that you need a good funding and a good team to build the next generation technology. You can build it while you're alone in your dorm room, in your hostel room, and you just have a laptop and the technical skills. So that's it. That's the second video of my channel. And if you did like the video, do like, share, and subscribe. Personally, it took me 6 months to build this entire software, and I would really appreciate if you liked it. And also, you can email me about what new things you would like to see on my channel and what are the things I should upgrade on my channel, as I'm very new to YouTube and this is my setup basically. So if you have any updates or any feedbacks for me, feel free to email me, text me on LinkedIn, or connect me on Twitter. So that's being said, guys. See you guys. Bye bye.